Okay, we're rolling.
Okay, so this is the map I've created of this goblin village, and it has already been destroyed, as you can see by the dead goblins and stuff. But I have mine set to scroll out on the mouse wheel, so you can just use the mouse wheel to scroll in and out. It makes it a little bit easier to move around, and holding right click to actually move the map around. Makes it a little easier to navigate for me anyways.
Now, how can someone go into settings to be able to set your mouse wheel to do that?
I think it might just be this cogwheel over on the top right. So right there. And let's see if it is over here. If it's not, you can go back to the Roll20 actually. And it should be in your settings for this, I believe. Which this is another thing. This is what I have my grid set to for Pathfinder. You know, that way the boxes are big enough. So 5'3", and then this makes the map a lot bigger. So, or no, this is the one for the map. So this way I have a really big map to work with, and then really big grids, so it's easier for players to see their characters along there. And then it actually might just be in the account. Yeah, so default scroll action is zoom. So you can just hit to pan or zoom. I have mine set for zoom.
Okay, and that can be accessed through your account where you can set up
Yes.
your settings for mouse controls on that. And then for your games, you can go into My Games and click on the game that you are putting together for your session.
Then launch.
Then you can launch game and go in there. Now, Jonathan was telling me that he doesn't use the fog of war to uncover a lot of stuff. Because for our sessions, he hasn't had to use it for that. So he has just been keeping things off to the side, correct?
Well, I keep them on the map, but it's just where players cannot see them because I set them on the GM layer, which you can just right-click, layer, GM layer. And that way, it's transparent to us, to the GMs, but players cannot see it. And then if you want to bring it back up top to where your players can see it, you got to go over here and set this first one with the square GM info overlay. And then you can control it again. And then you can move it around where your players cannot see it still. And then right click, layer, token layer. Brings it back up to where the players can see it.
Okay. So if anyone's having trouble with Fog of War, that's a great way to be able to place enemies or objects onto the map that you're not ready for the players to discover just yet.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. And then why don't we go through some of the other little settings and biddly bops over here.
This is just for the freehand for drawing. You can draw a shape, which it does it automatically. When I set it for black, you cannot see that. I'll set it for red. But yeah, you do that, and I think if you hold Alt, it does a circle instead of a square.
Haha.
Freehand, it's, freehand. Clear my drawings. Boop.
There we go.
Text, it's just text.
You're able to add, like, the name of a town on a sign or anything like that.
Yeah.
Any sort of writing or stuff that you would want your players to see or read or anything like that. If you wanted to put a sign on there that says, like, today you die.
Right.
Like, pray to your gods.
Well, this one's pretty fun. Which I think there's different effects you could buy in like the marketplace and stuff. But this is the effect one. So we have all the different little effects right here. We'll go with a breath and frost. And you just click on it and drag. And it does it in that direction. So.
And it shows the range of what that attack would be.
Yeah, even though the effect doesn't go that entire way.
Mm-hmm.
Another useful thing is the... Oh, let me get out of What layer am I on?
Oh, token layer.
Oh, no, I'm on GMI. There we go.
On
Alright,
the
so
GMI.
yeah, now I'm back on the token layer.
Mm-hmm.
You can, if you hold Q while you're moving a token, it'll show you how far they're going. So as long as you have the square set up. So
that's another way you can be able to help keep and manage like movement and
yeah.
everything.
So yeah, you just click and hold on them and then hold Q.
And that's right click on them, hold with Q.
Left click.
Oh, left click? Okay.
Yep.
Left click on it, hold with Q.
Yep.
Ha ha ha.
So
Okay. So after effects, we have the little magnifying one, which just magnifies the map, basically.
Which that's what I have my scroll wheel for, so I don't need that.
And then this one here.
This is the ruler, so you can click it, and you can measure the distance between things. So
Very
50
nice.
feet from him to this dead goblin.
So if a player is trying to say, like, I'm going to roll for perception and try to see, and their vision is only so far depending on the conditions, you can measure how far, depending on their roll, and what kind of things you're going to describe for them, they would actually be able to see.
Yep, and then I'm going to see if I can activate 5. Might have to go back out to the game settings themselves before this. Settings, game settings.
Default game settings. Fog of War enabled. Dim light reveals.
I'll just do that. Save faults. Comments.
Yeah. Okay.
So then
Now we have Fog of War, so now we can
figure this out.
hide some layers.
Okay. So it is now on the reveal area. So,
Okay, so you would click and drag the mouse to be able to cover the area with fog, and then you'd go to the eye symbol and go to reveal areas, and then click and undo basically the squares that you would want to have revealed to the characters.
Yeah. So that's how you do that.
Reveal. And then you can also reset the fog as well.
Yeah.
So if they move away from the area that you've already uncovered for them, and now they can no longer see that, then you can
hide areas and boop, and now it's concealed again.
Yep, and as the DM, you of course see everything, but your players see nothing.
Yes. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right. And then, what are the other little dibbly bops we got over here?
This is turn order, so just turn order, so you do your initiative, and once you set that to them, I always use JonTron to count for initiative tracker, but move all the turns, beep, and then
And you can set all your settings on that for turn order.
yeah, so for that, so you go here, click, right click on unit, click add turn, and then you type whatever their initiative is in here.
And that'll help you track it, and then you can put your little enemies and stuff that you've put in for the players.
Yeah.
My initiative would be 2.
Yes.
So this is accurate.
So and then it, whenever you click on this arrow, it just cycles through them. So.
Well, there we go.
Yep.
And then, of course, we've got the dice for
Yep.
if you wanted to roll. And then you can choose which dice to roll and everything. And then... Oh, you got a nat 20! Great great example, honey. Good
Yes.
job. Okay, and then our little question mark there
It's
is
just-
help, documents. And you were telling me there's also a tutorial video on here too, right?
Well, yeah, there's a tutorial section. It'll run you through all this stuff. So
Where on the Roll20 can that be found?
whenever, I don't know, whenever you first pop up, it normally says something about it. Probably a help center will probably have it. Yep, Roll20 Crash Course.
Haha. So it's got the crash course right here that runs you through the 101.
Yep, virtual tables. Yep. Click to roll, character sheets.
Maps,
Yeah.
tokens. So video and voice chat. How to do all of that good stuff.
So yeah, this has a lot of stuff that you can use.
And there's the videos here for creating a campaign, designing your desktop, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
All right. Aligning maps.
Yeah, which they should have a tutorial thing somewhere where just you're on the map and it walks you through everything. Which you could probably just Google Roll20 tutorial and it'll pop up with a link to it.
Yeah, but that's all the kind of basic knowledge and everything that we have to show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real quick stuff.
I'll ever go tutorial.
Yep.
Learn to use Roll20.
Yep, so just games and tutorial.
There we are. Well, we hope this helps, Christine.